And our reporter Georgia Simpson is covering the seat of Richmond in Melbourne's inner north. Georgia, the Greens are fighting to win the balance of power. They're targeting 3 Labor seats in inner Melbourne, and Richmond is high on their list. Tell us about it.
Well, Danica, as you say, the Greens are really fighting hard to win this seat off Labor. It is a jewel in Labor's crown. Richmond has been a Labor seat for more than 100 years. So if the Greens do snare this seat today, it will be an historic moment in Victorian politics. As you mentioned, the Greens are really vying for the balance of power at this state election. They've been targeting 3 seats, Richmond as well as Northcote and Albert Park. So it will be interesting to see what happens today. I've been out across the electorate speaking with voters, and there are a number of issues. Cost of living often comes up, but so does climate change, particularly among the younger voters who I've noted, or the ones I've spoken to anyway, are moving away from the major parties at this state election.
I don't really appreciate when parties sort of ignore the issues that society seems to agree with. They just decide that money is the best option always. That's not really how politics should work.
I think affordable housing for anyone is really important, and I think their policies in terms of rental caps as well is important, considering as well the vacancy rates, and that a lot of people don't have homes at the moment, so that'll mean that it's obviously accessible for more people, which is important.
Don't like Labor or Liberal. I feel like it's just, try to pick the lesser of 2 evils.
Richard Wynne is the long-term Labor MP who is retiring after 23 years, and he's hoping to pass the baton on to Lauren O'Dwyer, the Labor candidate for Richmond. I haven't been able to catch her today, but I am told she has been out and about at different polling booths. The Greens candidate, Gabrielle De Vietri, we saw her voting earlier. She's just arrived here at the Collingwood Town Hall a moment ago, so she's working hard trying to win over those last-minute voters. And Lucas Moon, the Liberal candidate, he's been out and about and quite active as well. He believes that he'll be able to try and win the anti-Dan vote from people in this electorate. Quite interesting to note, Danica, that the Liberals didn't run a candidate in this electorate at their last election, so 20% of their primary vote from the 2014 election went to Labor. So the fact that the Libs are running a candidate in this seat this year could potentially be a game changer for the Greens. It could help to push Gabrielle De Vietri over the line, as the Liberals are preferencing Greens ahead of Labor in the seat of Richmond. Danica.
Georgia Simpson, thank you.